Nobody's using you if you're letting yourself be used. Hi, beautiful babes. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Alexis Alizé, and I am all things beauty, manifestation, and femininity. And today, I'm going to give you 11 ways to be in your flow of feminine abundance so you can start attracting your dream life in 2025. I've had about 7 different lives, and this one right here has to be my best one yet. I am literally out here having it my way in all aspects of my life, from motherhood, from dating, friends, and relationships in general, and even business and career. I get everything I want with ease. And the crazy part about it is I'm actually getting way more out of life now that I'm working less. You don't have to work hard to get the things that you want out of life. You can be literally living your dream life without working hard. Because let's be real, if good things came to people who worked hard, then that means maids and janitors would be the richest people in the world because they work extremely hard. But that's not the case. The thing is, you want to be in a flow of abundance, especially for women. You want to be in a flow of feminine abundance and be a magnet for all your desires. So if you want to be in the flow of feminine abundance and attract your best life in 2025, stay tuned. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Mark 11:24. Starting off strong with number 1, lean into your pretty privilege. I know half of the world do not want to admit it, but baby, your looks matter. It's natural for us humans to naturally judge people off the perception that they give us. And honestly, there's no such thing as second impression. The first impression really matters. So I really want you to lean into your pretty privilege. Truth be told, the world is more attracted to women who are more in their femininity. People respect women who are actually more in their femininity and more softer. So yes, looks does matter, and I had to find out this the hard way. I've always been into manifesting my best life. I've always been a super feminine woman, especially in the inside. But I was a girl that was wearing bust down lace front wigs, big jewelry, big long lashes, all of that. And all of that screamed masculinity. Nothing about that gave soft, feminine energy. And it's so crazy because I vividly remember going out on not 1, not 2, but multiple dates, and the men actually apologizing to me after they have spoken with me and like, wow, I am so sorry, but honestly, I had you figured out all wrong. You're actually very smart. You're very feminine. You're literally the whole package. But honestly, I thought you was a city girl. Honestly, I thought you were a ditzy city girl who really didn't want anything. And that right there was an eye-awakener for me. Again, this happened multiple times. So that really made me look back and say, okay, well, at least these men got to know me and actually see what I was about. But then that had me thinking about all the relationships that I missed out on. Even the friendship with other feminine women and relationships with other men, not all of them being romantic, just even networking. Because as we all know, it's not always what you know, but sometimes it's who you know. And I'm big on networking. So when I realized that people were perceiving me all wrong, I knew that I had to make a change. My exterior was just simply not matching up with my interior energy. And I want to be on brand all the time. I don't want anybody to be mistaking me for anything. I want you to see me and feel my energy and know what I'm about as soon as I walk into a room. So yes, Miss Girl, I'm going to need you to lean into that pretty privilege, lean into your femininity, and get on brand. I cut out the lace front wig. I cut out the big jewelry. I only wear dainty jewelry now. I still wear weaves, but it's not lace front. I'm not gluing nothing on my forehead. And I definitely gave up those long lashes. I gave up the junk colorful nails. I go for a more classy approach. And ever since I've made these changes, I have been attracting better men, better friendships, and more abundance in my life in general. Number 2, I say this in most of all my videos, put yourself first. Stop canceling your plans to accommodate others. Stop going out your way if it doesn't feel good for you. Stop saying yes when you really want to say no. And stop letting people cross your boundaries. Because let's be real, if you're letting somebody cross your boundaries and you know it's not sitting right with you and you're not speaking up for yourself or you're not being clear on your boundaries, you're telling the universe that, hey, it's okay for people to come in my life and not respect my boundaries. So guess what? You are now gonna have more people come in your life and not respect your boundaries, whether that's men, friends, whatever. And you can still put yourself first and still be there for other people. I'm just saying, stop putting other people first. Put yourself first. When you put yourself first, it shows the respect and love that you have for yourself. And it shows other people how to treat you. Because if you respect yourself, oh, they're going to respect you. If you love you, they're going to love you. Again, it goes for friendships and men. And now you're telling the universe what type of people and love and respect that you want in your life. So stop saying people are using you. Stop blaming other people, saying, oh my God, this man used me, or oh my gosh, my friends be using me. Baby girl, nobody's using you. 2025, you're taking accountability. Nobody's using you if you're letting yourself be used. Stop complaining about the way people are treating you if you're letting people treat you that way. Simple. I'm gonna need you to start taking accountability, Miss Girl. Put yourself first. Show yourself the utmost love and respect. And I promise once you start doing that, the people around you will also start showing you the utmost love and respect. Set those boundaries. Don't cancel your plans, because the guy that you have a crush on finally calls you. It's like, hey, do you want to hang out? No, you already have plans for tonight. Sorry, I have plans, but we can reschedule. That homegirl that's calling you last minute when she don't call you for nothing else unless she wants to go out or she needs you for something. Hey girl, I want to go out today. Knowing damn well you don't want to go out. You have planned a whole self-care routine. Tell her, I'm sorry, I have plans. Period. Put yourself first. How you treat yourself is how you're telling other people to treat you. And honestly, all of your relationships is just a reflection about how you feel about yourself. These men and your friends aren't showing up for you. They aren't respecting you. Take a deeper look, sis. Are you showing up for yourself? Are you respecting yourself? I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, babe. I literally want you to live your best life. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and start taking some accountability so you can start changing these things. And baby girl, don't beat yourself up. Trust me, we've all been there. I literally had to do some inner work as well. So I'm not here to look down upon you or anything like that. And I'm not gonna sit here and also let you beat yourself up about it. No, when you know better, you do better. And there was a time that we all knew no better, but now moving forward, now that we know better, we are gonna do better. Number 3, show gratitude, even in the smallest ways. We are programmed to look at our life and immediately look at what we're lacking. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I wish I had a bigger house. Oh, I wish I had better clothes. Oh, I wish I had that car. I don't have this. I don't have that. I need this. I need that. And then we think that we're not happy until we get these bigger and better things, when honestly there's so much to be grateful for in the moment. The universe loves gratitude. The universe loves joy. Show gratitude now. I don't care if you don't have nothing. When I first started being in the flow of abundance, I was finding ways to be grateful when I had nothing, but I still felt like I was abundant. I am so grateful for these beautiful trees giving me the oxygen to fill up my lungs. I'm so grateful that I am able to go outside and go for a walk. I am so grateful that my body is healthy. I am so grateful that I have 2 eyes to see this beautiful world. I am so grateful that I have a big personality and a loud mouth to express myself. I am so grateful that I have a roof over my head. I am so grateful that I have food to eat 3 times a day. I don't care how small it is. When you show gratitude to the small things, that is when the blessings pour in. I remember when I first started my business a couple years ago, and I would bless my business by blessing every dollar that came to me. I don't care if somebody just came and spent $10. I got one order this one day, and I only made $10 in my business. I am so grateful that this person decided to spend their hard-earned money on me. I am so grateful that money is coming to me. Again, I didn't care if it was just $10. When you show gratitude, it expands. And here's a pro tip. This is even for relationships as well. If that man isn't doing what you want him to do and you're nagging him, oh my God, you're not doing this, you're not doing this, you're not. Girl, he's never gonna do what you want him to do. When you step in that flow of feminine abundance and feminine energy and you show gratitude to that man, that's what he's gonna start doing it. So just stop nagging. Think about what he does do that you like. Even if it's the smallest thing. You know what, babe? I love when you do this. It makes me feel so good. It makes me so happy when you do this. Tell him how it makes you feel. Men respond well off of that. It makes me feel so happy. It makes me feel so secure. It makes me feel so safe when you do this, babe. I would love it if you would also start doing this, or I would love it if you do this as well. And him seeing you express gratitude makes him feel good, and it's gonna wanna make him give you more. So you show gratitude for where you are right now, and then slightly raise the bar. And then if there's something else, you show gratitude once he does that, then you slightly raise the bar. Men, women, relationships, the universe responds to gratitude. So if you want to be in that flow of abundance, if you want to be a money magnet, if you want to be a love magnet, whatever it is, you need to start showing gratitude, even for the smallest things, Miss Girl. And then if you really want to take it a step further, Miss Girl, show gratitude in advance. Let's say I hate my job. I'm so grateful for this job, but I am so grateful for the position that I'm about to get. I just know that I'm about to get a better position and a bigger income. I am so grateful. Money likes happiness, money likes joy. You need to be radiating joy and happiness and gratitude in everything that you do. Number 4 for being in the flow of feminine abundance is having the audacity. People in general and the universe love somebody that is bold, that is brave. Literally people that have the audacity. Have the audacity to dream big. Stop playing small, Miss Girl. Oh, I just want to make $5,000 a month. No, go bigger. Go bigger, go home. Dare to dream. And I like to tell my girls, if money wasn't a factor, what would you be doing? Dream big, Miss Girl. The world is your oyster and nothing is out of your reach. Girl, you are literally limitless. And it's so crazy because I'm actually starting to do coaching, one-on-one coaching. I'm starting next month. I'm going to be dropping my coaching program and some ebooks. And everybody who joins my coaching program will be receiving a necklace, and it actually says limitless on it. And it has my cherry symbol, because I want us to remember as women that we are limitless. Most of the time we're in our own way. Most of the time we are limiting ourselves. Does it ever feel like that you always have just enough money, but not an abundance flow of money? You have just enough money because that's what you're thinking about in your head. You need just enough money to pay your bills. You need just enough this to do this. You need just enough. No, go bigger. Go bigger. Have the audacity to dream big, to want more, to want better, and don't feel bad about it. A lot of women feel shameful for wanting more, for wanting bigger and better. No. Have the audacity, Miss Girl, and I promise you it will come to you just because you had the audacity. That's why it's not always good to share big dreams with small-minded people, because those small-minded people, they don't have the audacity. So they will try to talk you out of it. Girl, that's not doable. Girl, that's not this. Girl, that's not that. No, have the audacity to dream big. Now, number 5 is a hard one. Law of detachment. There is a way to be connected to people and things without being attached to them. When you're attached to something, you're in that needy energy. You're in that weak, needy energy. If you want that man or that specific outcome of a situation, detach yourself from it. Stop thinking about it. Stop worrying about it. The law of detachment. Because naturally in life, When you chase something, what does it do? It could be anything. When you chase something, it goes further and further and further away. That's why you chasing that man, you're not getting it. That's why when you chase that job, you're not getting what you want. And I'm not saying you might not get it at all. You might get it, but it's gonna take you a long time because you gotta chase and chase and chase and chase and chase, baby girl. No, we are in our feminine energy. We are attracting. We don't chase, baby. I wear heels. I'm not running the hills. I'm not chasing nothing. We do not chase, we attract. And in order to switch from chasing to attracting, you have to be detached from the outcome. Stop worrying about it, let it go. You know what you want. I want a husband. I want this money. I want this good career. I want this booming business. I want a new car. I want a new house, whatever it is. I want you to write it down and not worry about it. You worrying about it is that thing starting to have control over you. You want to be in the knowing. This is number 6. Number 5 and number 6 tie into each other. Being in the knowing is the law of assumption. Assuming everything is going to work out for you. Assuming everything is going to go exactly how you planned or even better. You're hardwired to think, oh, well, what if this happens? What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? How about you just change the what ifs to what if it works out? Oh my gosh. What if he falls in love with me and we get married? Another word for it? Be delulu. Very much law of assumption. And you assuming the best result is gonna put your body at ease. You're automatically gonna regulate your nervous system, and now you're no longer anxious about something. You're very relaxed. And now that you're relaxed, you're detached from the outcome because you already know it's all gonna work out. And trust me, girl, I have done this so many times. I remember, girl, it's been days where rent is due in 2 days. 2 days. Baby girl, I got $6 in my account, but guess what? I'm in the knowing. Oh, it's gonna get paid. Oh, baby, it's gonna work out. I'm not stressing about that. And time again, it has. Literally, it has. Law of assumption. You have to assume the best at all times. That when you assume the best, you are in a feel-good state about it. So now you are no longer chasing it. Now you are attracting it. And this works for anything. It works for that new bag you want. It works for that new car you want, that new house you want. Assume the best and detach from the outcome because you want to be in that knowing state. I already know it's gonna work out. I do not stress about my bills. I do not stress about the job opportunity. I do not stress about nothing because it's gonna work out for me. And listen, this is some deep shit. The word desire in Latin origin means of the Father. So all of your desires, that G-Wagon you want, that business that you want to start, that career that desired in your heart that you long for, that marriage, that relationship, whatever it is that you want is from the Father. Those desires was planted in your heart, in your mind because it's obtainable. Those desires are already yours. They're already yours. They're already promised to you. God, the universe, has already promised it to you. That's why you're literally yawning for it and desiring it so bad because another version of you already has it. So if you want to quantum leap and be that version of you that already has it, you have to be in the knowing. You have to be like, oh yeah, it's already mine. I'm literally a millionaire in that $1 million home that I won in Thailand. It's already mine. It's already mine. I just don't have it yet, but it's already mine. Have the audacity. Be detached and be in the knowing that what you desire is already yours because your desires are your destiny. They're meant for you. Number 7 is realize that everything that happens, good or bad, is all a part of the unfolding of your manifestation. Let me ask you something. Has something ever happened to you and you don't know why in that moment? Like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Oh my God. Like, girl, we all been there. Like, literally, like, God, why would it? And then it can be a couple weeks later, a couple months later, even a year later, 2 years later. And you're looking back like, oh, I now see why that had to happen. If that didn't happen, then this wouldn't have happened. And this happens so many times to my life, like back to back to back, I've seen this happen. So now it's like my mind is so programmed to know that it's going to work out for me. When something happens, I'm like, oh yeah, that means I'm getting closer to my manifestation. If I am manifesting a husband and I'm dating a guy and I really, really like him, but he not acting right or he want to leave or whatever it is, oh, baby, go ahead. Because it's all a part of my manifestation unfolding. He has to go because he has to make room for my husband that's really coming. Oh my gosh, my car just got into an accident. Oh my God. But I've been manifesting a new car, right? The universe has to make space for the things that you want, especially if you're dreaming big. Have you ever felt like your world was crumbling? Everything was crumbling, and then everything ended up working out for you, or something greater ended up happening? In order for a lot of your manifestations to happen, the universe has to make room for it. And the universe knows that if it leaves it up to you, you ain't gonna make no room. You're gonna be afraid to let go of some things, to let go of that car, to let go of that house, to let go of that job, to let go of that man. So sometimes the universe gotta step in and destroy some shit and make room for what you really want. Because God heard you. The universe heard you. Don't matter what you believe in, manifestation, God, baby, it all ties into one. And we can go into that into a whole nother episode. Whatever you want to call it, it heard you. You are the CEO of your life. You are the creator of your life. All working out for your greater good. You just have to look at it like that, because once you start getting all stressed out and overthinking and start getting attached to these things, you're not in the flow of abundance, baby. Now you're really going to be blocking your blessing. So I'm going to need you to look at everything, good or bad, as the unfolding of your manifestations. Oh, damn. But I know something good about to come. I know something good about to come. I know that this is literally working out for me. It is, because I'm over here manifesting some big and once you change your mindset to that knowing, you become unstoppable, unbeatable, limitless. Number 8, baby girl, you need to trust your intuition. Women's intuition just isn't a myth. It's a real thing, that gut feeling. Men have a gut feeling too, but it's not as strong as our intuition. And when you learn to tap into your intuition, everything's going to start working out for you, because you're not going to be making decisions off of fear, off of scarcity. You're going to be making decisions off your intuition, which is going to be the right decision time and time again. You want to regulate your nervous system where you're mostly always calm. You don't want to start having anxiety and, oh my gosh, I need to pick up a second job because I can't pay my bill. You acting out of fear or scarcity like that is going to make your life harder. Now you're going to be even more miserable. Now you're going to be attracting more scarcity, more fear, more anxiety. You need to start trusting your intuition and your gut feeling. And in order to do this, you need to be in a calmer state. So I would always suggest regulating your nervous system. You can do breath work, EFT. My favorite is EFT tapping. That literally changed my life. But you can look up on YouTube multiple ways to regulate your nervous system. Go for a walk when you start feeling anxious. Take a nap, take a shower, do some skincare, whatever you need to do, regulate that nervous system ASAP. Don't be sitting around being angry, mad, sad, any low vibrational energy for too long. Of course, we're human. We're all going to feel those emotions, but let it pass quickly. Do something to regulate that nervous system and relax. And then you're going to have that little voice in your head that's going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm telling you every single time, but you can't hear that voice if your heart beating fast, if you nervous, if you're trying to act out of, and you're in your masculinity and you're trying to hurry up and do this. Calm down, relax, go take a nap, give it some time. And you're going to know exactly what to do, Miss Girl. You're going to know the exact step that you need to take. You're going to know the exact decision that you need to make. Number 9, as a woman, especially a woman in her feminine energy, baby girl, we don't complain and we don't explain. Those are 2 big no-nos right there. Just like how I was telling you earlier, all that complaining is not going to get anybody to do anything that you want it to do. And honestly, truth be told, nobody cares. Let's be honest. Nobody cares what you're doing. Another hardworking adult does not care about another hardworking adult struggling. Honestly, nobody cares. So stop complaining, because it's literally not getting you anywhere. When you complain, all you're doing is manifesting more and more and more and more issues, more problems. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate that. My life sucks. Your life is going to continue to suck. Oh my God, my man not doing this. He not doing that. He's going to continue to not do that. There is a way to attract it with a feminine energy. Do not complain. Stop complaining about your life. The words that you are speaking are literally spells you're putting over your life. That's why they call it spelling. So you need to be careful with the words that you are speaking over your life. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick. I'm always sick. Of course, you're always sick because you are literally putting these spells over your life. And the second one, don't explain. And this one is kind of personal because I always felt like I had to explain myself to people. You ask me to do something and I can't do it, I feel like I gotta explain to you, give you a whole paragraph of why I can't do it. You ask me why I did something this way or why I feel like I gotta explain everything to you. Oh my God, and don't let me be speaking to a man. Oh, I need to explain what he did and why they didn't and why I didn't like it and don't complain, don't explain. If you're not able to do something, somebody invites you out, oh, hey, can you come here this day? You don't need to send a whole paragraph. Oh no, sorry, unfortunately, I have to do something that day. Can't do it. Simple. You over explaining to people is you showing them that you aren't confident in your decision. You ain't standing on business. That's also showing them that you're trying to please them. Oh, but it's because, no. I said what I said, and that's what I said. And of course you can do it nicely. You don't have to be all like, we're not in that type of energy. That type of energy. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you don't have to explain. Stay on what you said and leave it as that. You sending that man a whole paragraph. Baby girl, that's why he's ignoring you. Unless he's in his wounded feminine energy too. Now y'all sending paragraphs, long paragraphs back, one back to back. No, you don't want to be in your wounded feminine energy. You want to be in your abundant feminine energy. So don't complain, don't explain. Stand on business, baby. Number 10, I want you ladies to also learn to attract more wisdom. It is always so good to keep learning and keep learning and keep growing and keep growing. Read a book, learn a new skill, pick up a new hobby, keep growing. Get a feminine coach, get a life coach, get a manifestation coach, or stay up on top of your reading, get some mindset book, take some courses, read some ebooks. That's exactly the reason why I'm about to start doing coaching and dropping some ebooks next month. I'm very, very excited because these were the things that helped me years ago. And even now, I still read books. I am still always growing my mind, and a lot of these books I'm rereading. I love this book right here, Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. You Are the Placebo, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Think and Grow Rich. I can go on and on and on. If you guys watch my other videos, then you also know that I'm always talking about books because there's always more to learn. There's always more room for growth. Don't limit yourself, become limitless. So always look for more wisdom, more growth, more discernment. Literally just try to be 1% better every day. And last but not least, number 11 is surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do or better. If you're a woman who is trying to be in her femininity, surround yourself with that feminine energy. Find other women to surround yourself with. And if you don't have those friends yet, then fill your life with podcasts and YouTube girlies who are in their femininity. That's what I did. When I was in the transition of finding me some feminine friends and actually being around women who were doing better than me, because I was once in a position where I was the feminine girl out of all my friends. So when I was in that transition of removing myself from these group of friends and really finding me some group of friends who were the women that I want to be like, because honestly, if you don't like your life, look at the people around you. The energy that you have around you is super, super important. And if you're not there yet to like where you're finding these women who are super feminine, super boss babes, whatever, to fill that gap in between, I would listen to podcasts and watch the YouTube girlies who had the life that I want to be, okay? And I would literally fill my downtime with that. Instead of watching Netflix, I would be watching these podcasts or watching these YouTube girlies and just really getting that energy that I needed. And this goes for any aspect in your life. Even if you want to be better spiritually, hang out with people who are better spiritually. If you want to be more in shape, hang out with people who go to the gym. Again, if you're not there yet, then fill your time with podcasts and YouTube videos of people who are in the space that you want to be in. You can learn a lot just from watching and being around these type of energies. Because remember, these people that you hang around and you are exchanging energies with, even if it's subconsciously, they're a reflection of you and your life. Again, if you don't like your life, look at the people around you. Literally look at who you interact with daily, on a weekly. Look at the conversation you guys are having. A lot of the most successful people changed their lives just by simply changing the people that they were around, point blank, just like that. So start being very, very intentional with who you surround yourself with and who you're exchanging energy with. Whew, that was a lot, but I really hope you guys were able to gain some insight from this video and find some things that you're able to incorporate in your life now or shift in your life now, because I truly want you guys to be in your most abundant energy this year in 2025. I want you guys to get everything you've ever wanted in life, and I want all of these desires that you have to come to you with ease. I don't want you to have to work hard for 5 and 10 years to get these things. People who think they have to work hard to get these things and achieve these things, that's because that's their belief. That's because they believe they have to work hard to get it. So that's what they do. They believe they have to chase these things down. So that's why it takes 5 years, 10 years, over a decade for them to get the things, when honestly you can get these things with ease once you tap into the energy and just once you shift your mindset. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more videos like this. And you know I want to chat with you guys in the comments, so don't forget to stop in the comments and say, hey girl, hey, or let me know if you have any questions. That's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.